gentlemen, we're going to be doing unboxing of the PlayStation 4. So finally mine's arrived in the UK. By the way, for regular viewers, yes, this is actually me, Paul. Also bought Assassin's Creed 4 on the PS4, so we can do some graphics and frame rate analysis on that later. So this has just arrived. This is the UK version, which does indeed come with Killzone. So I'll show you guys the box for a moment. I'm going to try and do some of this sitting, but I can't promise how much I'll be able to do since I've literally just got on this bloody thing. So we have to peel just a little bit of tape off here. So if I was a prepared person, I would have actually gotten scissors, but still. Okay. I'm sure that tearing was normal. Anyway, okay, I'm going to have to stand up for just a moment. Okay, so now we've got the white inner box. Nothing particularly spectacular, all the shinies have now dissipated. You'll have to forgive in a somewhat tight vicinity. I'm just taking delivery of so much stuff, including a new chair, so I'm trying to sort all of that out. Alright, so I'll show you guys bit by bit. First of all, we have the controller. I have to say it feels very nice in the hand. I'm going to be doing some tests on this on the PC as well, so you guys can check that out. It actually smells quite lovely as well, I must confess. I love the smell of new things. Anyway, we have an owner's manual, a quick start guide rather. Audio cable, charge, one power, which will be unravelled in just a moment, one short S HDMI. I'm actually going to take that out to show you guys the length of that, in case you're curious if you need to purchase another one by yourselves. Come on now, open up. There we go, that's one. And now, it's being a stubborn bastard. It's actually twisted too late, okay. Irritating, but we shall endure. There we go. So, pretty lengthy, but if you've got your system any length at all from the TV, you're probably going to have to get another one. I have heard there's some issues with HDMI on the PS4, primarily if you're using a non-Sony HDMI cable, so we'll just have to see what happens. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly see how to open this so I don't want my console going for a spin. Okay. Of course have Killzone Shadowfall, nothing particularly exciting or spectacular about that. We'll just go there. And this is the console itself. It actually feels fairly heavy. It's not super. Let's just raise down there. There we go. Alright, so this is the back of the system. Obviously optical HDMI, Ethernet if you want it, power of course. Front of the system. Couple of USB ports. Of course with the normal logos you'd expect, such as HDMI. And that is pretty much it. So we're going to be doing some tests on this over the next couple of days. Next, obviously, one of the things we're going to be doing are graphical comparisons. Frame rate tests obviously on Killzone. I don't actually know how much of a pain this is going to be to open. Apparently quite a bit of a pain. I got scissors on me, which is not very helpful. But while I struggle with this, so yeah, we're going to be doing frame rate tests, graphical analysis, some reviews as well, and some games. And actually, we've got the PlayStation 3 controller here. It's a bit battered, but you can see. Yes, this is like one of my old PlayStation 3 controllers. I've left the other ones around at my house, so you can see comparison in size there. So yeah, so hopefully you've enjoyed it. Obviously, system's now available pretty much throughout the UK. Unfortunately, obviously, it's still limited-ish numbers, so you're probably going to have a little bit of difficulty getting it. You've not pre-ordered, so hopefully you have. Regardless, I'll see you soon. Take care, and bye for now. So guys, we're just plugging in the system. We're not actually using the recording software at the moment, but we're just showing the system on initial setup before we plug in our recording software, so you have to excuse the flicker. So I'm just going to follow this along. I am unfortunately living in the United Kingdom, just kidding. And okay, so let's start using your PlayStation setup. Okie dokie, skip, sounds good. Checking network environment. I've got this connected via Ethernet, so in theory we should have a pretty quick connection. Okay, I don't have a camera. London sounds about right. I'm slightly outside of London, but whatever, same time zone. Please select the date and time. That would be about the correct time. Software update. Can we just accept it? Yeah, I'm sure that's fine. Setup of your PlayStation 4 is now complete. Enjoy the world of entertainment. You have been warned. This may give you epilepsy. We do indeed have the internet browser. I'll show you guys this properly in a moment or three when we're actually recording, but I just want to show you guys what it looks like briefly. So, pretty sweet.
And we are actually signed into the PlayStation 4, so this is going to be a quick whirlwind tour of the UI. In the UK at least, having problems with PSN right now, it's not just me that's having the issue. And basically the issue seems to stem from the fact that the servers are getting absolutely hammered. But I'm just going to show you guys the basics navigation, and we'll go into the overview. So you've got the ability to, of course, see what's new, the playroom, internet browser, TV and video. So you can, for example, in the UK at least, I'm just going to show you guys what's available. Netflix, sports, news, everything else that you'd expect. So you've got your streaming there if you so wish. You've got music and video unlimited, live from PlayStation as well as library. So launch internet browser, and then you can just do whatever the heck you want, search for. So you can go to, for example, a website. Just, you know, for the sake of it, just show you guys it's loading and stuff. I am absolutely awfully slow on using these type of pads because I'm really used to well, keyboard and mouse, if I'm totally honest. You can use left analog stick to navigate, and then you can just, you know, type whatever the hell you want. So pretty simple stuff. Friends, non-online yet. I'm using a weird account because of the PSN issues. So yeah. Party chat, trophies, obviously you can see those. The main meat, however, is under settings. So you have got user guide, and that'll load up a website, and then you can just do whatever the heck you want, which allows you to just kind of look at all the various bits and bobs if you so desire. You've got data collection and safety, which pretty much are just like announcements, so you can peruse those at your leisure. It basically tells you, you know, don't smack people on the face, for example. Obviously they probably don't want to be smacked on the face, shockingly and all. You've got PSN, which allows you to sign out, account information, which I'm not going to go into for obvious reasons. Privacy settings, which is probably going to take ages because of the various problems with PSN. It seems to be Europe-wide, by the way, in case you're wondering. The issue is basically that you'll try and sign in and it will not let you. You'll get to a certain percent through, and then it will pretty much take you to the beginning screen where you have to enter your ID again, your email address and password. It is pretty rage inducing. What I found is that if I reset my password 2 or 3 times later, I pretty much was allowed to get in. It took a hell of a long time, and it was pretty irritating, if I'm honest. You've got display notifications, so you can disable those if you so wish, which is quite nice. Login settings, pretty obvious. You can log into the PS4 automatically, should you so desire, enable face recognition, as well as passcode management. Parental controls, I'm not going to bother to do that myself, but you can, of course, restrict stuff if you so wish. For example, you can stop, say, an application loading, or the internet if you don't want the ultimate browsing on the internet when you shouldn't be. And same thing with Blu-rays and whatever else. So it's interesting. You've got Blu-ray and DVD both spare, so separate. You can see that. I'm not exactly sure what that's about. I'm curious to see what the DVD upscaling is going to be like on this. I'm also going to try out some Blu-ray movies and let you guys know my thoughts and opinions. Application that save data. So you can indeed save data to a USB storage if you so wish, and you can also save data in online storage. So we'll check those out in a moment. You can upload to online storage. Yeah, it's acting a bit funny, sorry. It's just going to be a bit weird. You can also delete, there's no saved data, unsurprisingly. System storage management. So right now you can see this is a completely fresh PlayStation 4. There is nothing installed on it whatsoever. And, unsurprisingly, 409 gigabytes of, well, just actually 408, I'm sorry, of hard drive space remaining, which isn't particularly shocking. You've got system update if you want. I did it manually, I didn't actually bother to use the USB stick, so up to you on that one. Network, obviously you can connect to the internet, which is mine's already done. You can test the internet connection, view connection status, which will obviously give you various options. Video output settings, pretty simple. You can change resolution. Mine set to automatic, which is in my case 1080p. 60 FPS is what it's detecting at. Display settings area, so you can shrink or raise or whatever depending upon the size of your screen. This is quite good. Remember back in the day where some TVs had kind of like an overdraw, so you can kind of just shrink and enlarge that. You can see that right there. So I'm just going to cancel that because I don't need to change anything. And of course you've got audio output. I'm just going to be using HDMI out for the purposes of capture. You can disable the system music. I know some people may want it, some people may not. So you can do it. I imagine for now I'm just going to leave it on. PlayStation app connection settings. You can add devices. I don't have anything yet. Neither do I have a Vita. But you can enable remote play or disable it. I don't have a Vita, if I'm totally honest. Video playback. You can see that you can change that. Devices. Once again, I don't have. You can plug in an external keyboard. I'll probably try that out later. Controllers. I've only got one. You can change the audio for that and disable the vibration, which I am going to do because I absolutely detest vibration, as regular viewers may or may not know. Audio devices, headset and stuff. Obviously, you do get a headset with it. Date and time. So you can adjust those as you so wish. Language, pretty much as you'd expect. Power settings. System, which allows you to basically change system information. And error history. That would be the huge amount of problems I had with the network. And that's pretty much all she wrote there. Under set power, obviously you can disable it or do whatever the heck you want. And